Alrighty then, and hello there, people, and we are back with some more Toukiden. Yeah, cool. Just making sure that, like, did I? Oh, I had turned off my desktop audio, so we're not looping. So, let's actually find my own stream. Yeah, so last part, mob board got attacked. The shield wasn't large enough for the entire area. Some people got hurt or killed. So we are out avenging some people. 'Cause we need to go all the way down here. So it's like, should we use the fast travel? We probably should, but I want to actually more explore the Grand Tunnel because we try and just skip through there. But also, before we head out... Never mind, forgot I was broke. I was gonna say, let's get some buffs. We do have some pool cards, so we can at least take this. You're disturbing my bath. Move away. Did you share the bath? Alright. Thanks, Toya. Alright. Your miasma resistance has been strengthened due to the fuel of purity. Does not apply mission through the command center. And got a purification skill. Building materials M. Obtain 3 building materials as an additional reward after completing a mission. Which, isn't going to really matter for what we're going to be doing, since we're in open world. Since Kauze died, we actually can't take missions. Or, you know, go into a ruin. Alright. So we just need to head towards the cave, or the tunnel. Alright. Alright. Hey, that's at least some money. Let's see. Actually, wait. Can we, is this one unlocked? It's probably not. Yeah, still currently locked, so that's gonna lead into a different age. Or maybe they're unlocked once actually we're done with this hunt. We shall see. Let's see, anybody here? Is this where we fought something and we were here before? Alright, so the Grand Tunnel. Yeah, so I think we may have reduced our... we destroyed the miasma hole, so yeah, we should be generally down into blue rating on the miasma concentration. Yeah, so let's just continue going this way. We got some exploration to be doing. Hello there, cool. Another emblem. Nope. Can't get up there. Also, I did rotate my Tama around. I didn't bother to check what buffs those are giving me. So this may be a gigantic problem. Alright, so we got that explored. Yeah. Now we just got an offshoot down here. Ooh, spiders! You're like, did I not pick that up? Ding! Ding. We're probably gonna encounter a manhunter in here, I'm going to assume. Let's just get rid of all these mobs before we possibly trigger that. Alright. Let's get this manhunter in here. Oh, it's a blood hunter. Alright. Thanks for the guard. Also, a blood hunter may in fact be a gigantic fucking problem. But seeming light right now is not a problem. Alright, let's just charge our stamina back up. Alright, cool. Get these parts absorbed before we end up killing it. No, you're not taking this back. Alright, so what legs? Alright, so we just got the horns and the sides left. Doing great. Oh no, that's a spin. At least you got plenty of room to run around and try to avoid that. Oh, that was a horrible whiff. Good job me on aiming. Alright, and that didn't hurt as much as I thought. Oh, missed a scythe, but at least we knocked it down. What's down there? Alright, it's an orange. Come on. Oh, that was apparently a quest we had. Nice. Oh, because it was we just need a blood hunter. Also, hello there. Oh, sorry. That's inspired over my mouth. So you're a slayer, right? You're the one to defeat the blood hunter? Amazing. I guess this means I owe you my life. Thank you so much for saving me. This is for you. It's my greatest treasure. It's a blood hunter dung. What? Why are you making that face? I'm joking, I'm joking. Here, take this. I think you can make use of it. If not, just throw it away. Better go back up to my duties anyways. Farewell, my savior. Alright, we've got some sacred branches. Nice. So let's check what we got. Alright, yeah. Alright, excellent. Yeah, we just need to get back on the main path now. And we cleared this. Get some dark owlings. Hey, at least we're getting mats for stuff. If nothing else, hey, this is a common material we can eventually sell. Can I get up top? Probably not. I was thinking like, nah, I'm definitely not out of range. Ow. Alright, so then. Yeah, so we are at stone. So we at least have a faster way back. And we got the walking out here. Yeah, so now we just need to continue exploring so we can get the map laid out. Alright, so the Thunderstorm Plains, but let's get the rest of the cave network attempted to be mapped. Hello, we got an ogre. There we go. Got that armor removed. And nearly dead. Excellent. Okay. So now we just need to make our way up top. Alright, nope, can't grapple up to there. Alright, what is this? Probably another all-purpose rock. Yep. Break this. Oh, it's a Glaceabella. Take care of your mobs first. Hey, how about you don't need that? Excellent. Of course, with the Glaceabella, it's using the demon hand to actually more effectively climb up is going to be much more important. Ugh, since I am out of stamina. We'll just recharge this back up. Excellent. Nice, someone got the tail. Alright, Glaceabella hasn't stance shifted yet, at least. Alright, take this hand. Now I just need to get those horns. Or once it stance shifts, it's gonna be fangs. Yep. No, you don't need to do that. Oh, cool, we threw you out of your stance shift. Yeah, this can be a freaking problem. Oh, no, we still got an arm to break off yet. But the arm's easier to get to than your freaking horns. Alright. Yep, stand shifted again. Oh, my story wasn't quite ready. Oh, cool. Broke the horns. Nice. Now I just need to finish it off. Ooh, that's definitely a new one. Cool. I think that was a two-part new one. Or I guess the second stance shift is probably just you in critical mode. Oh, I'm downed. Great. Also in a terrible spot for my guys to get me up. There we go, fully healed. How much? Yeah, we got a bit to go. Alright, cool. Got that. Now I need to back out. There we go. Excellent. Was that a disaster? Kind of. Hey, we got a new spirit. Nice. Of course, it's not like this was a secret, because this is just the way through in the direction that we chose. Alright, so this area's now in purple rating. Got someone around here. What is it? Ah, just one of the lizards. Not particularly a problem. Wonderful, got caught in that. Thank goodness someone stopped it. Alright, how much more do we got left of you? Alright, we're getting there. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, so took care of that. Now we just gotta continue wandering around, figuring stuff out. What do we got here? Snowflake crystal. I think we need that for... Do we need that for something? I don't think we currently need it for anything. Alright, nope, can't go through there. Alright, let's head up to try and connect back the paths to the thunderstorm plains that we already discovered. Ta-da! Oh, wonderful. I forget what this thing was. But I think it was like one of the last Oni we fought in Toukiden 1. How about no on that? Also, you don't need that tail anymore. Alright, let's start working on the horn. Alright, what we got the horn down to? It's still in white. So hardly any damage. Alright, so it's a blade tail. Easy enough. Excellent. Alright, cool. Broke the horn. What parts of this we got? We got one leg until it goes into the stand shift and regrows a bunch of parts. Alright, so let's get this absorbed. There we go. Yeah, I think that's it. How about no on that? You should be, yeah, you should be, yep, here's your stance shift. Well, cool. I was just going to remove that, let someone else beat me to it. Let's get this tail absorbed. If I remember right, the tail is what caused it to be able to put out whirlwinds, and we don't need that shit. Maybe it can still put out whirlwinds with the tail partially removed, but at least it's probably less often. Alright, what parts we still got? Just, alright, we got 2 legs on the left side. There we go. Oh, no. Try and get this absorbed before it does anything weird. How about no on that? I was going for a charge hit. Because if it was doing for any normal attacks, I probably would have gotten hit. Alright, so with this should be a full break. Go. Hey, nice. And we got a Zelfer Slash. Now we just need to go back to Kuon for the next set of recipes. Yeah, we need to be heading up for our exploration. Alright, what do we got? Eternal Ice. Yeah, I think we need this stuff. Yeah, almost got the paths connected. Yeah, again, need to keep going north once we actually get the path fully connected. Trying to encircle the perimeter. Gwen, you okay over there? I'm sure you'll catch up. Yeah, so with this, we're back in the Grand Tunnel. Cool. Path is reconnected. Nice, yeah, because I think we need Cat's Eye for some things, but I can't remember what. Oh yeah, was it upgrading the Machina Scouts? Hello, got some more lore, which at some point we'll actually read these. Baron Plague's Record 1. Alright, Fragment 2 we found. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep exploring north. So at least we can get the upper perimeter mapped out. Bamboo Palace. Apparently this is higher miasma density. Is the way back up? Yes, it is. Okay. Excellent. Alright then. Hey, we got a treasure chest. What's inside here? Red happy sleeves. Actually, yeah, since we're just gonna be sticking with dual blades for probably the foreseeable future. Alright. Yes, we got another barrier stone we need to purify. No, we don't need you guys around. Alright, so this is probably another one, though. The lizard is guarding this. Yep. Alright then. That's one part broken. Now just gotta break off your horns. Yeah, we all got caught in that stuff. Hey, Yoshi, how's it going? Need to take care of this, and hopefully this will get the miasma concentration down into blue. Doing great. Is this four? Yeah, it's a 4-player co-op. Like I think most Monster and likes are at least 4-player co-op. But right now I'm just doing the single-player stuff. Yeah, well, we don't know if it's down into purple. Yeah, cool, we progressed down to blue. So then... Dragon's Dogma flashbacks. I've never played, well, I guess it was only Dragon's Dogma Online was true multiplayer, and that wasn't ever over here. So I've only ever played Dragon's Dogma Dark Awakening. Not that I really did any of the Dark Awakening content, because I know that the Dark Awakening stuff is shunted off to its own DLC island. Yeah, Dark Arisen. Yeah. I know that's shunted off to its own island. They have to go back to the first village to even get to that. And I was told that it's expected you're at least on New Game Plus 2 to even start that stuff. Yeah, it's Toukiden 2 is cool. Also, since I just barely started doing this, by barely I mean literally this stream, I actually did put the Steam link to where you can find the game in the description, which I should have been doing this entire freaking time. It's like, even though like it's not on sale right now, but hey, if you want to pick it up, there you go. Add it to your wish list. Alright, so, well, let's actually go down to that bamboo thicket. See if there's anything hidden in here. Well, there's a red item, which is probably another all-purpose rock. At some point, we'll actually wander over to what we're supposed to be doing over in this region. Also, we have another chest. Let's see. Oni knives. Cool. Guess what I'm gonna give you? Another weapon we're not gonna use as the type of. Excellent. You're down. Doing great! My shield took most of that damage. Alright, so what is this? Just another all-purpose rock? Yeah, it's another multi-purpose rock. Excellent. Let's see, around here... Like, I just, actually did that because I missed this mark. Excellent. At some point we'll figure out what those do. They did find all of them in the first area. Okay. So with that, even though if we're gonna be looking at the map, we probably should be within this so we're not, using up our exposure limit. Okay. So then, we need to go down and complete this path. Then eventually, work our way down here. So, alright. Also, just barely remembered stuff from, at least when I was playing Dragon's Dogma. You also don't have, your party members constantly screaming Goblin Spear Fire. Alright, cool. So, got that path set up. Or rather, got it mapped out. Hello there. Apparently missed you. What's this? Alright, Barren Plains Record 2. Is it the first fragment or the second fragment, though? First fragment. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, we need to... I want to work my way up there. Yeah. Is it another Cardigan? Yes, it is. There we go, let's just remove those. Yeah, just waiting for that spin to go out. How about no on that? There we go, broke the tail. Alright, how low are you? Alright, you're in bottom quarter. Hey, nice. Spocky's relationship improved with us. Excellent. Okay. Let's make our way up here. Yeah. This is the way that I'm trying to get to fill out some more of the map. Excellent. Yeah, I've just got a whole bunch of Torii gates. So let's see what nonsense is waiting for us here. Because last time we found a whole bunch of Torii gates was where the treasure for Kai was hidden. So this might be the area for where that is here. Let's see, not seeing really any items. Oh no, because we wandered all the way back to the Frozen Sea. Which is how we originally got in here. Okay, so from here, just take the main path down so we can work on still mapping that out. Alright, excellent. Okay. Yeah, because it's looking like this is at least going to be one of the directions that'll lead us into where we're supposed to be going. Excellent. Okay. So I'm just going to be continually off-tracking myself. Because, hey, we found this. Another side, or the other chunk of that. Cool, so that lore fragment's done, I think. Ow! Alright, we stumbled across someone that needs help. So why don't we try and work our way over there. Alright, so what is this? Who dares disturb my slumber? Do you know the mighty Yamato no Yamato? Hold on. You have quite an interesting face. My Matama is enshrined here. But maybe you would like to take it with you. If so, you'll need to prove your power to me first. Prove that you are a slayer worthy of my aid. Alright, defeat Edrax. And just spawn the Edrax. Alright, cool. It's like, I'm assuming we'll probably need this guy for some mission later. Never mind, his ability set's probably really nice. Nope! Oh yeah, the Edrax doesn't have a stance shift. Like, it doesn't grow new parts, so let's just take a leg. There we go. Cool, took the spine, which is what I was looking for. Doing great! Alright, got the other leg. Working on getting this absorbed so I can't take it back. Alright, so what do we got? Alright, both arms still. I'm getting to think we're actually gonna kill it before we take all of its parts off. Actually, maybe not. I thought we nearly had it dead. Alright, cool. Oh, we just got, yeah, just got this arm to take. No, you don't need this anymore. Excellent. Now that should be a full break once we get this absorbed. Yep, alright. Let's get in there. Alright. Did a good chunk of damage right there. We're getting this done. Yeah, nearly dead. There we go. That's the Edrex killed. Wow, Momotaro. Nice. Now, it's gonna be funny if that wasn't a set roll and we just randomly got that spirit drop. It's essentially just killing that one Oni. We got 2 spirits off of it. Impressive. You defeat the Oni and returned alive. Very interesting. I quite want to see what happens to you next. The Battle of the Slayers is starting again. Then I shall join in. Draw the mightiest bow if you can. Excellent. Yeah, so it probably means that it's like, hey, a bunch of your abilities are archery related, which is like, not useful for me, because I don't use a bow. Is that a manhunter or a blood hunter? I think that's a blood hunter. Let's take care of these turtles first before we engage in that, though. Oh no, that's a blood hunter. Wonderful. Okay. Take his leg. Nope. Excellent. Thanks, guys. Alright, cool. We've permanently removed its sides. Let's get these absorbed. Excellent. And I think, yeah, we only got a claw left. And there we go. I think that's the full break. So, oh no, we still got the horns. Always forget about its horns. Nope. Let's just hide on the other side of this rock so it can't spin into us directly. Oh yeah, we're getting close to it being dead. I really need to focus on getting those horns removed. There we go. I think that's a full break. Excellent. Slay 5 life drives without taking a break. Alright. Thought we already did that, but whatever. Another achievement. Okay. Yeah, so let's just continue following this main path down. Or I guess this perimeter since we're actually here. Alright, excellent. Well, what is this? Well, the answer is what is this is a dead end currently. So let's just continue expanding the map by just exploring this side now. Yeah, it's the Machina Throne, so this is probably another entry to the ruins. We can't get in, currently because of plot. Did you ever stream Sekiro? When it originally came out, I streamed it. How long did it take me to beat that first samurai after the tutorial? I think it took me like 40 minutes to beat that one boss. And I'm trying to remember how far I actually got into Sekiro, since I definitely did not beat it. The last boss that I remember beating was the Burning Bowl, I believe. Oh, so we can get in over here. Hello, what's here? Oh, another emblem. Nice. So what are you saying? Does he want to beat the Surveillance Gauntlet and then the other gauntlets? Yeah, I have no idea what those are. Unless those are specific, like, challenge runs. Cause, like, where I was at, I think I knew where, like, 5 different boss fights were, and I just couldn't beat them, like the Madame Butterfly with, like, fighting her in the memory. Hit the boss rush. Certain bosses to beat it. Yeah, as I thought. Like, yeah, that's probably a challenge run. Yeah, like the Man Butterfly couldn't beat, or there's probably some mechanic that was overlooking to actually do it. Hey, another reliquary box. Torrent knives, excellent. Guess what you get? You get a kunai and chain. Alright, so this is currently a dead end. Alright, so we gotta go around to get to that. Hello there. Yeah, I can't currently access this. Yeah, so we could grapple to this, but that's probably going to be useful once we can actually activate these ruins or get inside. Alright. So then, yeah, so this just leads down into the ruins, so we need to be wandering over to the Thunderstorm Plains. So wonderful. We went the wrong direction. You know, we'd have to take a look at this eventually. Alright. Alright, so from here, yeah, we'll just take the lower path. Let's see, is there, yeah, here's the item. What is this? Snowflake crystal, excellent. Yeah, just follow this main path till we find a trail. And we'll take a look at where that leads us. Since that's at least going to be in the area-ish of where we're supposed to be going. Alright, let's deal with you since you're directly on our way, and you probably just harass us if we try to just walk by. There we go, believe that's a full break. We're doing great. Nope, missed that grab. At least we didn't get chained by it. Excellent. Oh boy. Let me see, what is this prayer stone? Is this a white prayer stone? Yeah, it's a white prayer stone. Let's get our charges back. Yeah, let's just try to avoid that blade tail. Since, hey, it hadn't noticed us, so it hadn't put us in a arena. Alright, here's the trail we were looking for. The Shijima ground. Alright. Alright, so we wander over into a purple density of miasma again. But hey, we'll see where this leads. Looking like it's back over in the direction of the ruins, but we'll see when we get there. Huh, wander back into blue. Interesting. Never mind, we're in purple. Oh, nope, that's the underworld section. That is too dense for us to deal with right now. It's like, and black. Nope. Definitely no. Do not go there. Because we might be able to survive like a minute. Okay, so we explored the trail. Oh yeah, there's even a mission down there, Lady Tomoe. But it's like, yeah, we can't survive down there because my ass was too thick. Yeah, so we're heading down the right direction. We did close up the miasma hole, so maybe once we actually get all like the portal stones, that will reduce the overall density, so it's only, you know, purple down there. Which is borderline reasonable. Oh great, another blood hunter. There we go. Get away from that nonsense. Oh boy, it's not just a blood hunter, it's a cardigan on. Wonderful. Maybe the cardigan just, you know, wandered in. Point is, we're gonna have to take care of both of them. much we got? Alright, nearly dead. Hey, nice. Kurama likes us more. What? That would be great if my computer did not just error out on something that I can't see. So, fantastic. This might be the stream. Hilarious. Yeah, looks like it errored out. So, hey guys, we'll see what this is going to do. So I'm just going to have to hard power down my computer. So, maybe I'll be back.